So I went to Breakout Con beginning of the month. First time going to Canada since I was basically elementary school. I want to say the last time I was in Canada. We had a slightly bumpy ride starting off because my flight, which was supposed to be a red-eye flight, leaving at like midnight, did not leave until damn near 2 o'clock in the morning on a flight that was like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours delayed. So I got to Toronto later than I intended to. So when I got there, I literally like got to the room, got to the hotel, checked in, and passed out for the most part. Like I was like dead sleep, which I don't normally do when I go to conventions. I try to like do stuff the first day. The highlight for me of Breakout Con was getting to be at the Adamless live show. It was amazing. Had a great time. 10 for 10 would recommend. It was the first time apparently they had ever done a live show together. It was amazing. It was a blast. I had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I was the reason when Adamless comes out and you watch an episode, you hear someone yell Florida, that's me. Because they're like, what's a dangerous place to go to? And I was like, Florida. 10 for 10 would recommend people listening to Adamless, both the live show episode that I was a part of as an audience member, but also the podcast in general. While I was at Breakout Con, I was on 3 panels. How to compete for a global audience as a Canadian TTRPG publisher, which, yes, I know, I am not Canadian. I'm very much American. As the token American on the panel, I could speak on what it's like on the American side of publishing TTRPGs. I was also on the wonderful world of indie RPGs and the ABCs of streaming. All 3 of those panels will be up on Breakout Con's YouTube channel, I believe. I will post links when they go live if anyone wants to watch them. It was a great time. I have been trying to get to Breakout Con for 3, maybe 4 years at this point. The first time I was invited was the year COVID happened, and then it was like postponed, canceled, whatever. So I didn't get to go, but I was glad to finally make it. I also was going to run 2 play tests of my game Check Yes Romeo. However, that didn't happen, but I did get to work on Check Yes Romeo, which was a good time. So there will be an update to Check Yes Romeo coming relatively soon. I'm also redesigning the cards, which is going to take the longest, but I've also made some, in my opinion, much-needed changes to the way the game runs. Still the same icebreaker, get-to-know-you, pseudo-dating game. The biggest change that I'm making with Check Yes Romeo, so the cards are double-sided in a way in which the artwork for the rooms that introduce the players to the characters is on both sides. Because as it is, there's just like a little generic like card back with roses. But now I realize it would make better sense if I had the artwork on the back. The artwork is literally, you get 2 kinds of information in the game about the character that you're supposed to be improv playing as, and one of which is the text on the card, and the other is the artwork of their bedroom. And you're supposed to design your character around basically this is someone's room and this is where they live, and spend a lot of time at. So this is the kind of person and what you can infer about the kind of person that they are based on their card. By doing this, however, it means that the other person who's playing the bow, French is not my language of choice. But this means that they now know something about that person because the cards are now double-sided, so they can see that, which means I had changed some rules in the way it was written, where now they now know something about the person, as opposed to having known nothing except for what the dates are telling them. It wasn't like a hard change to make, but like I had to think about it, and while I was at Breakout Con, instead of running my playtest, that's one of the things that I changed, so I will talk more about that once I've solidified the changes that I want to make. And then also I wanted to change the font that I use, because I don't know what I was thinking when I picked that font. It's not good. And I can't wait to show them off. Anyway, I can't wait for Breakout Con next year. Hopefully they invite me back. Another thing that will be happening is that I will be going to WonderCon, or I will have gone to WonderCon, depending on when this video goes out. So there'll be another con update from that. I'm going to a bunch of panels. I have like a whole list. My day is packed. I'm very grateful to be able to be going. And I will talk more about how that happened in the video about WonderCon. And also I'll talk about how WonderCon went. Clearly, obviously. One of the funnier things, too, for this whole video is I actually took my camera with me to Breakout Con, sat down and filmed this whole, 2-3 minute long little me talking about the con and my experience at the con as it was happening, and I didn't have sound, because I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing, I promise. Which is why that's why this video also took so long, was because I was so annoyed with myself for having not checked that I had audio. That I was just, sulking about it. But I'm like, no, don't be a little baby about it. Mistakes happen. We can salvage this. That's what took so long. Plus, I've been playing a ridiculous amount of Balatro, like so many other people. It does tick every little dopamine box in my little brain, because every time I lose a game, I think, I could do it better. I know where I messed up. One more round and I'll do it right this time. Great game. Definitely would recommend. So before this video ends up being too long, let's just wrap this whole thing out. Hi, I'm Imani. Welcome to my channel. This is the first video that I am posting to this channel as Always Imani. You can find me on the internet at asalwaysimani.com. I am pretty much all the places that cool kids have now migrated away from because I refuse to join another social media platform after the last ones I've been on have all died a horrible death. Conversations for another day. I'm on Twitch on a semi-regular basis at As Always Imani. I'm obviously on Coffee. I'm on YouTube. If you came from my other channel, Breakout TV, where I talk about game dev and game design stuff, thanks for joining me. Welcome to me attempting to build and maintain an internet presence that is mostly consistent. Wish me the best of luck. Till next time. Bye.